Now, today is World Electric Vehicle Day. With the massive jump in oil prices over recent months and the steep increases in fuel prices here in South Africa over the last year, many people are opting for either hybrid or fully electric cars. But the pricing and practicality of owning an electric car is still a bit of a concern. Gareth Edwards is spending the morning in a full electric vehicle to better understand if they really are the future of motoring in South Africa. And he joins us yet again. Gareth, I understand that you're now at the charging station, and this one is in Midrand. Just give us the experience there.
Yeah, it's a good question. How's the experience going? So once again, it's a case of, it's not a problem with the technology in Mfundo, it's a problem with Gareth. So I followed the GPS, got myself here, but as you're about to see, we have my team standing by this charging station. This is not a fuel station, it's not a petrol garage at all. So first of all, I was looking for the wrong thing, but here I am pulling up to, I hope I say it correctly, Grayson charging station. So let's stop this. By the way, there's no handbrake in this car, so all I have to do is just get out. I don't turn it off. It just runs like this. Excuse the bumpy camera shots. It's going to be a little bumpy as we get out the car. But now what we need to do is, like we would any other vehicle, of course, we have to come around. We don't have any petrol attendants because we don't have that in South Africa yet. So that's a little bit weird as well. Now, here's where it gets very, very interesting. So I have got a card. Any of the cars that you get, whether it's a Jaguar, a BMW, a Volvo, I see Mercedes-Benz are bringing out the EQ series as well. You will need this card. Think of it like a tap and go to recharge your car, if you will. So I've got the card. Now, I did try this before we went live the other day. So you open it up. Oh, no, you don't. Yes, you do. You can see how much fun this is. All right. Take a look at the fuel cap. This is normally where you put fuel in. No, can't do that. But now, because we're using a different power supply, we're using something called a CCS2. I have to, if you take a look at the actual charging station, you've got one that's got that design, and you've got another one that's got this design. Now, the only reason I know that this one works is because I tried to put that one in, it didn't fit. So, not because I know how they work, but trial by error kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if I could get this right, I've got to just unplug this. Let me see if I can get it out here quickly. Oh, and I've managed to cause an error. See, this is the fun part with these things. There we go. Okay, managed to get it right. All right, so there we go. Couple of tries, and first of all, this is really heavy. Look at the size of these cables to charge these things. Now, you'll notice there's a white light as we come back to the car. Well, as we come back to the car, you'll see there's a white light here at the moment. So just like you would ordinarily put fuel in, all I do is go and pop that in there, and if we come over to this side, you will still have seen the light color has changed to a green on the other side of the fuel. And then if we come back to the power station as well, it looks like it's almost like you're pairing your car to your phone. It's really weird. So now I've got a little tick that's come up. I've got something saying starting. There's a handshake, and it's now pre-charging. So a pre-charge system like this, if I understand it correctly, Mfundo, it's reading what the car is doing. It's reading how much power the car has currently got at the moment. So right now it had a bit of a digital handshake, and now it's charging the car. I'm getting 16, 22, 23, 25 kilowatts of power going in. The voltage is 360 volts. Now, that power is very important, remembering, of course, this is designed to charge these cars. Your house, Mfundo, is not quite the same as well, because in a house, you only have so much current, only so much electricity going into the house. Now, while you're charging your car at home, like I was trying to do last night, you're also trying to power the rest of your house. We all have to make food, run the dishwasher, keep the lights on, whatever else you have running. So you've only got so much power. Think of about a pipe like this. So much power running into the house. You need that to actually run the household. Now you go and plug one of these toys in, and now you're drawing away from that. So what it's going to do is only charge this car a lot slower. You can do it, but unlike these quick charging stations, I'm obviously getting a lot more power coming in here. And I do want to be honest with you, I'm not too sure how long this is going to take. Yes, Mfundo?
I wanted to find out about the location where that charger is right now, because safety is a concern for a woman. I would have assumed, like you said, that it would be at a normal petrol station, just located maybe a bit further away from the fuel pumps. But what is the connection with that building and that charging station? Are there human beings that can assist you? Is the security if I needed to recharge my car at night?
So that's a question of where these charging stations are. This is the first one I found on the map inside the car, Google Maps. It's got pre-programs there, but you will find them at fuel stations. You will find them at most shopping centres. But I'll be honest with you, I had a very kind gentleman come out who saw me struggling with it. He's helped me with the whole thing now. But as far as shopping centres are concerned, I've got absolutely no idea if there is somebody there to help you or not. So I do imagine if you were to get one of these recharge cars in Mfundo, you would need to go and test it so that you know yourself how to do it, because this is a shopping centre. It's at the back of the shopping centre. Luckily someone was here, or else I wouldn't have known what to do. But again, I'm sure once you've done it once, you'll understand what to do. But shopping centres, I'm sure there'll be people there to help you. Petrol stations, some of them have got them, and random shopping centres like this could make your life a bit easier if you don't want to go and sit in the traffic at a fuel station. But yeah, that's part of the learning curve in Mfundo, is it's a bit more self-sufficient. You've got to know how to do it. If you don't, you're in trouble. You're going to stand on the side of the road.
No, I suppose, but this is the era in which we live in. We have to progress and move into electric cars. I mean, they are cleaner, so we're going green, so we most certainly might all find ourselves purchasing an electric car.